I'm Victoria Zeal.
And I'm Nancy Youssef. An Effingham woman is without a job, and she believes it's all because she spoke to Newswatch. Tonight, the employee talks to us about the firing.
Up until last Friday, Alea Brandt worked at Fashion Bargain at the Village Square Mall in Effingham. Newswatch was pursuing a story about the mall and a nearly $30,000 utility bill owed to Ameren, Illinois.
Brandt was interviewed on camera about the unpaid utility costs, but also said Fashion Bargain had its share of problems. With more on the latest interview with the employee and her recent firing, we're joined by Newswatch's Betsy Smith. Good evening, Cody.
Good evening, Nancy and Victoria. When I talked with Brandt last week, she expressed concern she may lose her job by talking with us. I told her she didn't have to be identified, but she told me she wanted to talk, no matter the consequences. Just 4 days after former Village Square Mall employee Alea Brandt spoke out about the problems at her job with Fashion Bargain.
We don't have enough money to even make payroll. We can't even cash our checks. So we're not getting paid for even being there.
She was asked to turn in her keys, which she says didn't come as a surprise.
Not surprised. Not surprised at all. I didn't comment much to her, and I really didn't say much to her. Just collected things that were my personal belongings and left.
But before Brandt left, she says her boss and mall manager Betsy Price said to her, quote, "Apparently you're not happy here," and gave Brandt one of her final paychecks.
Being fired from a job, saying because you're apparently not happy, well, if we're going to talk about the truth, then, well, talk about the truth. Yeah. I got fired because I did the interview. Just say it.
When I asked Brandt about her work history and if she'd ever been in trouble before, she says she'd never been written up, but she says Price did list several other reasons for firing her, but wouldn't give her any details.
She told me that I had lied to her numerous times, called in 3 days, or was late 3 times and called in once. I'd also falsified information. Would not give any reasons behind her allegations to me.
Now unemployed, Brandt says even if she could go back, she wouldn't change anything.
I'm glad, it's not just me. It's just the people inside the store that work there. I don't feel like I have to hide somebody else's stuff. What happened, happened. I'm going to just do what I can do. If I try and find another job and continue on.
I did speak with the mall manager Betsy Price, who declined an on-camera interview, but she told me off-camera that she wasn't allowed to comment on personnel matters for confidentiality reasons. I also contacted Village Square Mall owner Mike Kohan several times, but those calls have not been returned. As for Brandt, she says she's contemplating hiring an attorney. And in another matter, Newswatch did also contact Ameren Illinois to see the status of the mall's outstanding bills. Ameren spokesperson Lee Morris says he can't share whether the mall has made any payments for confidentiality reasons. He did tell me to contact him tomorrow morning, and he will be able to disclose whether the power has been disconnected or not. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Betsy Smith. Back to you at the desk.